Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am going to be strictly talking about my favorite bronzers for the upcoming season, spring and summer. Well, we're already in spring, but it kind of still feels like fall. It's been kind of cold and then it gets like really hot for a few days and then it'll rain and it's just a little all over the place. But I have been tanning like on my deck for like the past, I don't know, 2 weeks. I'm not too dark, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. But I've really been liking to bronze my skin, and I feel like my under eyes have just looked very highlighted as opposed to the way that they used to look, just because I'm like tanning and stuff like that. So I figured that this would be the perfect time to talk about my favorite bronzers, because I'm obsessed with bronzing my cheeks and my forehead and my skin, because I really want a dewy luminous finish for, you know, the upcoming season. So if you guys would like to see my favorite bronzers, then keep on watching. So I have a range of price points for bronzers, so I really hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I do have 6 different bronzers. So as you guys know, I've mentioned this bronzer many times on my channel before. You guys are probably sick of me talking about it. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the color 720A Sunny. Oh my god, you guys, I love this bronzer, and I talk about it so much on my channel because it is such a beautiful bronzer. It has a very warm and cool tone. It's kind of like in the center. It's a very neutral bronzer, but I feel like it works with a lot of different skin tone colors. This one definitely works for me. It is amazing, super soft, and if you guys can see it, it's right there swatched on my hand. And again, it just has a very nice neutral color. This one is the Sephora Matte Bronzer in the color Los Cabos. And I've had this for a really long time and I absolutely love it. I haven't used it in a while just because it's kind of like in the back of my bronzer drawer, and it's kind of, you know, hard to get to sometimes, and you know, you kind of forget about stuff. And this one's definitely more of a brownie undertone. If you guys can see, it has a much more cool undertone, but it also has warmish undertones in it. It's kind of like a mixture, very neutral, so it's perfect to contour and bronze the skin if you're anywhere near my skin tone. If you guys can see it there, it does have a much cooler undertone than this one here. This is why I'm saying that this will definitely work for fairer undertones. Normally, if I bronze and contour my skin, I will bronze the skin with a warmer color like the NYC one, and then I'll contour with one that's like this tone color. The next one that I'm going to talk about is one that I always use in my videos, or I always post about it on Instagram when I write the description of what I'm wearing on my pictures. This is MAC's Give Me Sun Bronzer, and I think that if you have a warm undertone and you're anywhere from like NC 20, 25 to like NC 40 or 45, this is going to be amazing for you. It is such a beautiful bronzer. It's very warm. Like literally, if you can look at it in the pan, it's super orangey. But for some reason, like I dig that type of look. It just makes me look so warm and healthy and glowy and bronzy. And I just love this. I actually tried to contour with this in a video recently and it just didn't work out. So I went in with Hoola to contour more so. But I definitely love this to bronze the skin. And oh my god, it's amazing. And this is probably like $32 or something like that, which is a little expensive, but it's good that you can back to MAC your stuff. So if you have like 6, I think, empty like containers such as this, lipstick, stuff like that, you can actually bring it back and get a free lipstick, lip gloss, or eyeshadow. This is MAC's Give Me Sun swatched right here. It's very similar to the NYC one and much warmer than the Sephora one. The next one I wanted to talk about, I'm not even sure if this is still on sale. I don't even know if they still have this. If they do, I'll have it linked down below. But this is the Kat Von D Shady Business 1 bronzer, and I love this bronzer, and I actually got it on sale. This is a really nice bronzer. The color, the pigmentation, the blendability. I really like Kat Von D's makeup. But this is what it looks like, and again, this one has more of a cooler undertone but still with warm undertone, so it's kind of a mixture in between. And this one does have shimmer. You can see the specks, there's like glitter specks, but it doesn't show up too glittery on the skin to the point where you're like, oh my god, I can't believe she just contoured with like a shimmer eyeshadow. It's not like that. It's really pretty, and it works great for contouring. I love this bronzer, but again, a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. So as you can see, this is MAC Give Me Sun, and this is the Kat Von D one. It has a very nice sheen to it, great for those bronzy days, but it does have a cooler undertone than this one here. It's more neutral, more browny, as opposed to this one that's like straight up orange. which I don't mind. I love Matte Give Me Sun. It's one of my favorites. So the next one that I wanted to talk about is a fairly new one. First of all, this packaging is too cute. It totally gets me into the season and I just love it. This is the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in the color Bronzed. I believe they have 2 or 3 shades. I'm not sure. But this is what it looks like. The packaging is super cute. And this is what the inside looks like. And I really, really like this one. It's funny because this bronzer looks very warm in the pan. When I first saw it, I was so iffy about getting it. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like the way that this works, but I gave it a shot and I love it. Again, I really, really have a thing for warm bronzers because I like to look very bronzy and very warm tone, especially with me tanning and stuff. I'm getting a lot darker, so I really like to bronze, you know, the forehead and highlight the areas that are normally highlighted. But yeah, this is a very, very beautiful one, and it is matte, so it's great to contour with. I'll swatchy for you guys. So if you guys can see, it does have a very warm undertone, almost like a camel undertone, which is very different than what I'm used to and what I have in my collection, which is why I love this bronzer. I feel like this bronzer really stands out. And then the last one, this is the most expensive one of the bunch, is my Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light Radiant Bronzer. New. This is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in the color Luminous Bronze Light. I think this is the lighter one of the 2 shades. I'm not too sure, but I love, love, love this bronzer, you guys. And I've used it many, many times on my channel, and I always post about it. Literally, whenever I want to look dewy and luminous and healthy and glowy in bronzer form, I always turn to this one. This will forever be a ride or die. Like, if I run out of this, I will definitely be picking up a new one. It is just such a beautiful bronzer, and again, it just has this unique formulation and unique texture. Hourglass has really great products. Although they are a little expensive, I definitely think that it's worth it, not only with packaging wise, but the product itself is beautiful. And these do have shimmer, but when you put it on, it just makes you look so luminous and so glowy. I don't think I've tried to contour with this. Maybe I have. Like, I'll contour and bronze at once and then kind of create the line, but I love this bronzer, and it's sort of like a mixture of the two. You just mix it, but it is combined with like one of the highlighters, so it's the bronzer and the highlighter in one, and it just gives you such a luminous finish. And this one's gonna go right on top. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It really makes a difference, and it's just so pretty. So this one right here is the Hourglass one. As you guys can see, it just has a very luminous finish, and it's so, so beautiful on the skin, you guys. I like to use my bronzers with my Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush, and you guys know that I mention this brush all the time on my channel. It's really big and fluffy, but again, I just love it to bronze. It just fits right in the crevice, and it blends upwards, so it's a great brush. Summer. If you guys have tried any of these out and like them or dislike them, comment down below. Remember, I do have dry skin, so it's going to be different for everybody. Everybody has different needs when it comes to makeup. If you like a more structured contour, if you like more bronzy skin, if you don't really like a contour at all, if you just like to bronze your skin and have more of a strobing effect, things like that. Everybody has a different opinion, so if you like or dislike any of these, comment down below, you know, let us know, and let the beauty community know so that everybody gets some insight. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!